Don't be sad. What's up, Bilal, Aslam, TJ, Chantel, Victor, Andrade, Josh, Georgia? Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? Can you feel me, my peeps? What's cracking? I've got YouTube on. I've got Twitch on. And I'm trying to understand what the hell is happening. Twitch and multistream. Oh my god, my man, I miss you. What's up, Ash Grab? How you doing? Good to see you. Rocket Fox. Hey, Knights XC. Okay, so I'm in Streamlabs right now, and in Streamlabs, I see in my multi-stream, it says I'm only getting chat notifications from Twitch. But over on YouTube, I see that there's people talking in there. Oh wait, all right. Michael Salerno can see and hear, just can't smell you. All right, so I wanted to make sure that I'd be able to read comments from both chats from Streamlabs. And I'm trying to figure out what exactly I'm going to do as far as like streaming goes. I like streaming on Twitch. I figured maybe I would give it a shot streaming on YouTube as well, just to see kind of what the deal is. Concurrent viewers, 7. YouTube is for some reason so much more confusing to me. I saw my note on the screen. It shows the icons next to each other. There's definitely a way to have it all in one chat. Right now I do have it all in one chat on Streamlabs. My god, I keep hearing so many noises outside my house, inside my house. I saw my note on the screen. Yeah, good. You saw your notification on the screen. So, I can't tell. Let's go to Twitch, Stream Manager. I've got 9 viewers on Twitch. And I've got 20 concurrent viewers on YouTube. So some of my Twitch people are over on YouTube right now. Loving the vlogs. Thank you so much, Rocket Fox. I'm glad you're loving the vlogs. So I should probably keep it on. I guess we'll go to just browsing here. So we can see here, there's my stream manager for Twitch, which now has 20 viewers. And then over here it says 20 viewers on YouTube. It's probably Jason Nash outside. It could be. Not you streaming when I got a midterm tomorrow. SMH. Well, don't worry. This is a short stream. We're kind of testing things out here. We're figuring out the multi-stream. Going to figure out what I can do on both at the same time, and what kind of content I should be making when I do live streams here. Because it is. I watched a video from Moist Critical recently comparing Twitch versus YouTube as far as, you know, what the best thing to stream on. He's like, everyone should be multi-streaming. Like, why not stream on both? Week, game with your friends. Todd, I couldn't game with you. My phone was all fucked up. I was doing other things. And then I was about to stream earlier, about an hour and a half ago. And then my brother called me and he's like, yo, are you home right now? I was like, yeah. I was literally looking up how to multi-stream, making sure that I had my settings right. And he's like, can you help me and Dad with the fence? My dad is installing a new fucking gate next door, so I had to go over and help him do that. So yeah, we're just really testing things out here. So if I go back over to my Twitch chat here, a few less comments. So for everyone who's on YouTube right now, do you guys use YouTube Live often? Do you go on other people's YouTube live streams? I'm not really sure. Not really sure what to make of this. What is that? Why did I just hear noise coming out of my computer? Oh, can't see the game, Scott. Fix it. That's what happened. What's up, Nicole Simpson? Christy XX, thank you for telling Todd to be quiet. Can you not see the YouTube note on your screen? It's delayed but pops up messages on here. Yes, I can. I can see it. Well, on my screen, it just says a name and it says who's talking, but it doesn't give me like the, what's it called? If the people I watch are live, I do almost always. Oh, hell yeah. Well, what do the people that you watch live do when they're live, you know? That's what I got to know. Well, actually, I don't need to know that, but I do want to figure out what I do. Actually, I do watch some YouTube streams. Hell yeah. Smell yeah, Chantel. But that's the same as Twitch. If it's someone I like. Wait, do I leave Twitch and use YouTube? It depends on what platform you like to use more. I'm super curious to see what people who watch my channel prefer. I think there's probably more people that would show up on YouTube because I've been keeping the channel active recently. But I honestly have no fucking clue. I have too many things open. Q&A. Live chaotic kitchen. Can I do that? Haven't done chaotic kitchen in a while, my dudes. I also don't know how to change the category from YouTube. So like if I'm on YouTube here, I know how to go into my stream manager on Twitch and I could change the category of my stream, but on YouTube, I don't know how to do that. Do I go to edit? Testing out the multi-stream category gaming. So I could either, so I just change it there. That makes sense. Tell Chantel I said hi. Chantel, can you see Anjana's chat from Twitch on the screen here? I don't know how it works. I'm looking at myself. I have the stats, like this screen here, and then I also have from YouTube this screen here. And then I also have the Twitch stats also. I got it all. I got it all going on right now. What's up, Jackie Jacks from Fargo, North Dakota? How you doing? No, but I'm also listening to audio only at the moment. Tell Anjana I said hi. Hi. Chantel says hi, Anjana. Crazy setup. Thank you. Magster, how you doing? Good to see you. It is a crazy setup. It's not that crazy. It's pretty not crazy. I basically just wanted to see how this worked tonight. I should have came up with something to do tonight, but I didn't. Dang, that's a lot to look at. No, I mean, it was a lot to look at, but it's just because I wanted to figure it out. I wanted to see what was going on, you know, like right now. But I don't have to look at all that. Yo, thanks for the follow, DHXR Lee. Love you too. Whoa, it doesn't say first time chatter. Wait a minute. Yes, it does. If I go to just Twitch, it says first time chatter. What platforms are you streaming on? Right now, I am just streaming on YouTube and Twitch. I usually stream on Twitch only, but I wanted to figure out streaming on YouTube as well. So now I'm on YouTube as well, and I want to figure out some fun stuff to do. This was supposed to be like a brainstorm session. I wanted to come on here and get your ideas for things that I can do on streams and in my YouTube videos, because I've been making these YouTube videos daily for the last 8 days, and I'm very excited about making them. But I want to try to add some more activities into my days and also into my videos, etc. You know, so figured I'd come in here and get some suggestions from both the Twitch crowd and the YouTube crowd, because these can be ideas that I can do on live streams. They can be ideas that I do on, you know, just the YouTube videos. Oh my god, a daily vlogger. That's right, Scotty Pilates. LLJ. I mean, Pilates is a great workout. I don't love Pilates. I actually kind of hate it because it sucks, but it's a great workout, so I should do it. You should paint, draw some art, then auction it off on lives. Okay, so there is one idea here, and it's you know, for the videos, and that would be Jack and I paint each other. A lot of things that people do on stream and on YouTube videos are kind of like, you could take little TikTok trend things and do those and just long form them, which I like. D does Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Kick, Facebook, YouTube, and YouTube Shorts at the same time. What? Who's D? Oh, you're talking about Dream? Why'd you shorten his name to D? Are you scared? Learn how to use a rice cooker. No. I'm going to write that down, though. Learn how to use a rice cooker. All right, so cooking streams in general. Cooking. I'm going to write chaotic kitchen separately because that's like a different genre of cooking. For the videos, I always love when you would hike with friends in your old vlogs. Those were fun. The problem with hiking is I have a really bad knee now, so I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, but I feel awkward. Don't feel awkward. Say the name. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you understand. I could still hike, but I don't actually know very many hiking spots around where I live now. Can you explain in a video what happened to your knee and how that has affected you mentally and physically, and a journey back to awesomeness? I guess since I'm on my journey back to awesomeness in the series already, that would make sense to do a big knee explanation video, I guess. Explain what's wrong with my knee. Not a super fun activity, but that is a segment that I could put in here. Selena, you didn't miss anything really. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just brainstorming ideas for the next video. So if I get some ideas from you guys, that'd be fantastic. I like it when it's casual stuff. Maybe because if I got caught up in my work, I guess I don't miss much. But if it's too complex, too hard to watch with work, I don't want to do anything hard. I don't want to do anything that's hard for other people to watch. I don't want to do anything that's hard for me to do. Are you planning on doing a lot of videos or just upload once in a while? I'm planning on doing a lot of videos. I've uploaded every day for 8 days straight now, on my second channel, which is now my main channel. So essentially I'm putting my main channel to rest unless it's like a bigger video. Hey Scott, sorry I'm late. My phone was on silent and I didn't get the notification. Ninja! Unacceptable. I'm very upset right now. I can't believe you. I'm kidding. I think you and Jack doing anything together would be fun. Exploring a new place. Exploring a new place is a fantastic idea. Thank you so much for the follow, Jenny1724. Let's go. Plant a tree at the new house. We can watch it grow with you. I like that. Plant a tree, and we can do like weekly check-ins on the tree. Where's Sin? Am I missing some comments? Well, me and Sin had the same idea. I don't see it. Proud of you, my dude. Thank you. A workout video. I actually put little segments of my workouts in. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Ginger Ninja with the 5 gifted subs. I'm not mad at you for being late anymore, Ginger Ninja. Thank you so much. Kidding, I was never mad at you for being late, but I appreciate you for the subs. Oh, they also said explore somewhere new. Exploring new places. Okay, I wrote it down. But that's general vlog content. So like if Jack and I do stuff together, I'm gonna record it. That's essentially, I used to do a lot of, well, I still do a lot of like Snapchat daily vlogging stuff, but I'm kind of trying to move back over to YouTube a little bit more. Get chickens and make a garden. I don't want to get chickens. What about like saying yes to my girlfriend for 24 hours or 12 hours or something like that? Cooking is definitely one. Saying yes for 24 hours. So these are some of the like more standard ideas, Try making sushi at home. What about trying 1-star restaurants? Chantel is a chicken lover. Kitty content. Closer to getting my new MacBook. Yeah, and Jenna, we got a ways to go. I think I've been slacking on my job of being the most consistent streamer in the world. So the subs are not really getting too close to 10,000 yet, but we will get there. I just saw today actually that Vardon is absolutely crushing it on Twitch. He's got like 1,000 viewers right now. But I think he goes live on TikTok and Twitch at the same time. Pretty cool. Cool to see him succeeding. I just like when you talk about how shit your life is and how everything is hard because relatable. Hell yes. I love doing that too. So let's do it. Can't type, got icing everywhere. What are you doing? Making a cake? Oh, this is cool too because I'm looking on YouTube now as well, and it's very easy to moderate comments. You just can bing, remove, report. Who would I report it to? Oh, that would be like to report it to YouTube. I was like, I'm reporting to myself. A visit with Jay, roommate reunion. Cinnamon rolls. Okay. Got it. Reporting you for bullying Jack's browser. What the hell? Roommate reunion is good. I almost write out is good. I don't need to write that. That's my comment. React to old vlogs or songs, or maybe recreate songs. React to old vlogs. I like that. Recreate songs potentially. If you press Alt, it pauses the chat too, like Alex and her current BF. Yeah, going to see Jay, going to see Alex, seeing their significant others. What do you like to do? I know you're a creator who wants to create, but make what you want, and I feel your audience will find you. I think that's a problem with me, is that I've never really liked to do too much that is like camera stuff. You know, like I like to watch, like in my free time, I'll play video games here and there. I watch TV. You love my chat rules. Don't be mean to me. Thank you. I like working out, essentially. Really, I just like working out. Because it's a weird... There's not much that I, love. I feel like reacting to vlogs is more main channel? Really? I don't know. I feel like the main channel is kind of retired for the most part. It seems kind of like it's just kind of flown the coop. Make a workout video. Okay, guys, I've got a second channel that I've been posting on for the last 8 days. I've made a daily video. There's a workout segment every time. Are you saying to do like an actual guided workout? Because I'm not a trainer, and I hurt myself almost every time I work out, so I probably don't have the best form. So I've never really wanted to do like do this workout. You know, I could show people certain ab workouts that they could do at home, sort of thing, and a quick TikTok. But I don't know if I should make YouTube videos where I show people like how to do squats. Because I did legs yesterday, and my back is super tight today. Go on bike rides to places you haven't been. I like riding my bike, but it turns out I might have sciatica or some sort of nerve damage that gets affected by my seat. I think you overthink it too much. When you're authentic and speak from your heart, people flood to you. Then you get in your head like you have to stay entertaining and have to do something else. No. Personally, I want to do entertaining things. I want to find things that I enjoy doing. I'm not saying like I need to be less boring, like personality-wise in videos. I just want to find things to do for myself that would also be fun in a video. I get what you're saying, though. I definitely, in my videos, I'm constantly, asking, I need to find things to do. It's because I don't do a whole lot, you know? I wake up... Essentially, the routine that I've been showing in my second channel videos is what I do. I wake up, I eat breakfast, I take peptides, I put ice in my ice bath, I let it kind of run its course while I do a little bit of editing right now. get in the ice bath after the ice is melted, so the ice bath is nice and cold, right? And then I drink an energy drink, I work out, I do some more editing, I post the YouTube video. Then it's kind of like brainstorm, film some more stuff, try new hobbies, and show us. Danny Chesney, what's up? How you doing? What up, Todsky? Good to see you. We're multi-streaming today. We're on YouTube and on Twitch. And so far, YouTube looks like it's winning in concurrent viewers. We got 39. But the total views is 111. It's interesting watching the statistics. Try new hobbies and show us. You need a bigger ice bath. I know. My knees always stick out of it. What's a peptide, friend? A peptide is... It's not steroids, but it's like kind of performance enhancing. It's like medicine that you can either take troches, sublingual, like under your tongue to get it into your bloodstream, or inject it into your belly, or depending on what it is, you can inject it close to an injury. So I'm taking BPC 157, thymosin beta 500, and tesamorelin. And BPC is really good for like muscle recovery, tendons, ligaments, all that stuff. It kind of like really helps with that sort of rejuvenating your muscles. Thymosin beta 500 is kind of like a stack with the BPC that does the same thing. And tesamorelin actually helps to burn visceral fat, enhances your metabolism, or like increases your metabolism, and like helps with a lot of stuff like that as well. Those are peptides. But there's a whole bunch of different kinds, so you got to check out the separate ones to see what you'd be into, or ask your doctor. Twitch should be winning because I'm here. Well, it's not. It's close, you know. It's got 22 viewers, whereas YouTube has 41. But hey, Layla Ray, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. Try new hobbies and show us. I like this. So like trying new things is great. Like golf or something would be like a fun thing to make a video out of. You like showering your fitness? I have a recommendation for a streaming or video idea. Boo, tomatoes. I'm sorry that YouTube has more views right now. It's not my fault. It just happens to be where most people are watching from. Yo, KDK, thanks for the follow. The Twitch follow. See, I'm not seeing what's going on YouTube really. I'm not sure how that... I'll be able to look at the stats after the stream for the first time and then kind of understand YouTube a little bit more. Well, 41, go ahead and give me your idea. You said you have an idea. Best wishes from Michigan. Thank you so much, Bailey May. Appreciate you. Do you like home reno stuff? I don't know how much you can do around the house you're living in now, but it might be fun to redo a home or do more in the garage. I do like doing home reno stuff. I like to build things. I actually just helped my dad take his old fence down, his gate, to the back side yard and put the new one in tonight. You and Jack should try to learn a TikTok dance behind the scenes vlog. Learning a TikTok dance behind the scenes. I actually have a video like that with Jack where I was learning how to do the WAP dance. There was an old vlog of that. Any travel plans soon? I got to go to New York for a wedding in August, but I don't have any like big summer blowout travel plans. You should have recorded that. I would have watched it. The behind the scenes of the WAP, I did record it. It's on my YouTube channel somewhere. I don't know what video it is, but it's there. Showing off Ring Fit Adventure on the Nintendo Switch. Ring Fit Adventure on the Nintendo Switch. That is something else I wanted to figure out. I want to stream like when I have my little brothers over and we all play Super Smash Bros. Because that would be great. Yo, Bell with the 45. Thanks for the follow. Does Jack play games? I feel like watching you guys play It Takes Two would be hilariously entertaining. Grown man with anime pictures. Wild. That's actually a picture of me as an anime character that my friend gave to me for a YouTube video, Bell. So, you know, it's not like I just bought that picture. Build a baby crab and get this family channel going. You have so many weddings. Yeah, we've had quite a few weddings to go to this past couple of years, but I guess we're at that age where everyone in the group, not in the group, but like everyone that we know, cousins, family, friends, they're getting married, okay? They're getting married. Scott, you a boss. Thank you, Jim Hamburg. You are also a boss. Remember Scottcast? I do remember Scottcast. That was good times. That was probably the best podcast I've been a part of because, well, just from a views perspective, definitely. That's it. Thanks, Jim. Play Overcooked, you and Jack. It's so fun and hectic. Okay, so we got stream ideas. We got YouTube ideas. Games will definitely happen on stream. I gave Jack a computer years ago so that she could start Twitch streaming, and we just reset it up, so that's all set up so that she can stream again on her computer. But lately she's been doing it on her phone. And she will be back tomorrow, she said. She was not feeling awesome today. She hurt her leg a little bit, but she said, tell them I will be live again tomorrow. I liked NGMI. I liked NGMI too. I liked both of them. Jack's streams are so good. I'm glad that you like them. I agree. 'Cause Jack is so good. It's so weird. My live... Oh, there's just a lag on my stream dashboard on YouTube. It's like a FaceTime call. Yeah, it is. It really is. She just talks, and it's probably more like a FaceTime call than when I'm on here because I feel like I'm so like calculated and trying to respond to different comments, whereas Jack kind of goes on like a rant and talks and tells a story, and it sounds like she's talking just to you, you know? Oh my God, is she okay? Yeah, she like pulled something in her butt. Or not her butt, but like between her butt cheek and her thigh. You know what I'm saying? Like here. She just had a little pain there today earlier, but I think it's kind of going down a little bit. I keep missing her streams. We'll stop missing them. Chantel, are you and Jack gonna get married? Probably, but who knows? You never know until you know. And when you know, you know. Oof! I hope she feels better soon. I do too. She feels better already. She feels a little better. Hey, Electron Aaron, thanks for the follow, my friend. Do they have Bungee Fitness near you? I think you and Jack would have fun doing that. I don't know, actually, about Bungee Fitness. Hello, Electron Aaron. Yes, you and your brother were so cute together. Bring him in for a video. Kevin, I gotta do... Oh, who knows me best? Brothers verse GF, right? Okay, there's an idea. Test 1-star hotels. I'll tell you what, I've been in some cheap hotels when I was on tour. Like sometimes we got nice ones, sometimes we got really cheap ones. And what up, Nick Valdez? How you doing? Sometimes the kind of shitty hotels are very sketchy. Like some of the ones we stayed in, I was like, oh, I don't really want to go outside of my room in the middle of the night. I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed. There were some weird ones in some of the places that we stayed. I was like, oh shit. Ghost Stories with Jack. That's our old podcast. What was that one called? The Skeptic and the Scaredy Cat. I feel like we could have had a shorter name. What's the weird side to living in an old family home? The weird side is that I used to live here, but there's actually not anything too weird about it. It's been so long since I lived here as a child that it's not... Like when I first like walked into the house, I was like, oh shit, this is weird as fuck. Like this is like my old house, right? But now it doesn't feel that way. And there's been other tenants who lived in here since my dad and my family lived here. And they changed up the floor plan. They changed up a bunch of different things about the house, so it doesn't seem, too awkward or weird being back in this house, if that makes sense. Is your mom still down to be in videos? You could do a series of videos with her, like you teaching her something or her trying to teach you something. She's still down, but she lives in Temecula, so she's still kind of far away from me. Videos with mom. I'll just write that for now. Don't have anything specific. If you want to tell YouTube chat to put stream at 2x speed so you're not lagging behind, how does that work, Chantel? What do I say? Can you do that? what that means. Do you miss the old house? We are doing kind of a Q&A here tonight. I like that. I do miss the old house. I do miss like kind of being in LA, being close to everyone that we knew, everyone that I know, you know, and I miss having a pool. I miss my sauna. That's a bummer to not have a pool or a sauna anymore. But I don't miss Los Angeles and the area itself. I miss some of my friends. Obviously, well, not some of, I miss my friends. And being able to see them like whenever, right? But I don't miss like the location. And I don't miss how much it cost me to live in that house. Where do you live? What area are you in now? I am in Orange County. I'm in Huntington Beach, where I grew up. Michael Salerno, gotta go to bed. Thanks for hanging, Scotty. Thanks for hanging with me, Michael. Have a good night's sleep. Hopefully you sleep well. I struggle with that, so I always wish the best for other people. Do you like animals? Maybe goat or puppy yoga could be a cute YouTube vlog / date with Jack. It's also therapeutic. Goat or puppy yoga. How about just trying couples yoga in general? That's good too, huh? Yoga. I like that idea. The whisper challenge. All right. Whisper challenge. Haven't done that in a while. These are all good things that could be done on stream and on YouTube. So I like all these suggestions. It's okay. You can say some. We won't tell them. Game stream with Zane and all of them. There are some good PC games out. Samantha, I would love that. I remember a while back I was able to get Zane and I think Heath and Todd to log in and play a game with me for, you know, to Twitch stream, and then I uploaded the VOD to YouTube, and it was a lot of fun playing with them. I think Heath kind of lagged out rather quickly. Zane was done like very early. I don't think they don't really like enjoy doing streams too much, so it's kind of hard to get people together to play games like that. We used to, when we lived together in the Denny house, we used to have like Halo nights, and we'd just sit in Heath's area, like the guest house where he lived with Elton, and we'd play Halo, and it was so much fun. Electron Aaron, Scotty, is it okay if I leave stream for a bit to use the bathroom? I'm new here and I didn't want to be rude. Hey, you can pop out whenever you want. You don't have to feel. I don't know if you're kidding or if that's legitimate. That's very nice of you to be concerned, but you don't have to be excused. You can use the restroom whenever you would like to. I might end the stream without saying anything. You know, you don't have to be that polite, but that's very nice. Make a video to your future self on your goals to watch later. Okay. A video to my future self. Thank you, Scotty. There was this other streamer that didn't let me leave stream until it ended. I had to wait 5 hours to pee. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Man, I understand not being able to stay away from the booze. I'm good until about 7 p.m. Then I start craving hard. How do you distract yourself? Personally, wait to eat dinner till later. I feel like you're going to forget you made the video and watch it 4 days later. I could. Distracting myself, I mean, obviously I have a problem with it. I get bored. I get, like, it's just boredom. Boredom is what makes me drink, honestly. I think that I sit on the couch and try to watch TV, but I can't find anything I'm interested in. So if I'm not doing something that occupies my mind and I get bored, then I want to drink. You know, I want to have a drink. And that's kind of, I think, the main reason that I go towards a drink. And the reason that I started drinking the way that I drink every night or whatever is because since I was a kid, since I was younger, I would come home from school and, you know, question things that I said during the day. You know, this is like middle school, elementary school level stuff. I'd question myself. I'd be like, I don't even know what actually happened today. Like, was it real? Do I perceive things the way that I think, like, they really are happening? Or am I perceiving things in, like, an imaginary way? and I'd lay down and go to bed whenever my parents gave me my bedtime, whatever, 9:30, 10 p.m., whatever it was when I was younger. And I'd lay there for like hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, just like thinking about the day and wondering if like I was mentally all right, or if I was like not able to perceive reality correctly, and was like, are people being nice to me, or are they actually being mean to me and I just can't tell? Like, is blue red? That sort of shit. And when I first drank alcohol, I think I was like 17, and I realized that I was able to fall asleep so much easier. But it doesn't mean I get better sleep. It just makes me fall asleep without thinking myself to death before I'm able to finally fall asleep. Distracting myself with, honestly, being on stream, talking to you guys, editing, filming, reading a book, something that like it forces me to actively use my brain instead of sitting down and relaxing. I have a really hard time relaxing. Derealization, that could be it. I don't know. Ring Fit Adventure, I still stand by. It's Nintendo's successor to Wii Fit, but better because more types of people can play it. Bodyweight exercise with ring. Okay, I'm gonna write that in. Ring Fit Adventure. Is it on the Switch? I think you said it was on the Switch. Hey dude, been a few days. How you been? Tiny Silver Sass. I have been alright. I've been alright. I've been good. I think I explained on my Twitter, Scotty Zalty or whatever. It's been so hard for me to balance my time. I was able to edit my video and post it earlier today, so that's why I was able to get on stream. But like, filming and editing and posting a video every single day, I was like, wow, I feel like I'm doing like a lot right now. And so streaming became something that was like a little difficult for me to like get behind hopping on after I spent a lot of time that day like filming and editing stuff. But today I got up earlier and I edited right away. I didn't like distract myself with anything pointless video game wise or anything like that really. And I was able to get to stream, even though my dad pulled me away. I was going to stream an hour or so earlier, but they needed my help, and it took about an hour to help them. But here we are. I like to ride my bike too. Is it just me, or is going on a bike ride buzzed amazingly fun? I mean, I think that's the problem, is that doing anything is a little more fun buzzed, but do you like tea? Maybe caffeine-free tea, so you're still sipping on something while you watch TV. I have these. I like to get these drinks. They're called recess moods, and they're not mocktails per se, but they're kind of like tasty sparkling drinks that have magnesium and L-theanine in them, which are good for relaxation. By the way, I released gummies, guys, that have these relaxing qualities in them, and actually a little bit of melatonin, magnesium glycinate, L-theanine, lemon balm, and 2 milligrams of melatonin. They're on don'tbesadshop.com. They're called Don't Be Sad Sleep Well Gummies. I haven't gone hard on promoting them because I'm an alcoholic and I drink to fall asleep, and obviously that's part of what my goal is with my YouTube videos, to not do the alcohol. Jay and Alex have both used these gummies, and I was, I've been itching to make a magnesium glycinate gummy for like years. Finally got the formula done and created the gummy, but I have to be completely honest, I don't use them right now because I don't feel like I need to take this gummy if I am drinking before I go to bed. It's not worth it. You paused for so long, I thought you were oh no, error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience what? Buffering. What is? Could stream on non-upload days. There is no non-upload days. See, that's the thing. I'm honest about the product. I do believe in the product, but I am not using it currently consistently because of my drinking. But Jay and Jack have used it. Jay's girlfriend has used it, and Alex has tried it, and they all say it works. They really like it. I just am not using it as a sleep aid right now. But magnesium glycinate is something I stand by, and I take that daily. I take magnesium glycinate. I take vitamin D when I wake up. I take magnesium glycinate also when I wake up, and then again before bed. I'm taking the magnesium glycinate instead of my supplements right now because I don't want to take melatonin while drinking, but I will switch over to melatonin when I'm not drinking. That's the problem. I cannot go to sleep sober. It's so frustrating. Oh, well, it gave me a buffering thing, but now I'm looking at it and it looks like the buffering thing is gone. So I'm glad that we're back. That's the problem. I cannot go to sleep sober. It's so frustrating. It's so weird because, like, I can go to sleep sober. It's just, like, a lot of times now I just, like, don't. I mean, I formed a habit, you know, and I broke it for 3 months, and then I came back to drinking, and there's just something about this period of time in the night, you know, whether I'm doing stuff all day or I'm not doing stuff all day, my TV time, my sitting on the couch and watching like an episode of TV or fucking 10 episodes of TV is like the most peace that I've ever had in my life. Is like this is when I'm not hanging out with Jack. Like if Jack is like doing her own thing or goes to sleep before me, if I'm just like by myself watching TV and I'm pairing that TV show with a little drink, it's just so enjoyable for some reason. Why no melatonin and drink? Never heard that. It's not that I wouldn't take melatonin and drink. I don't think there's any problem with that. It's just that in order for me to actually understand how the product is working, I feel like it would be better for me to be sober than to have like 3 tequila sodas and take a melatonin for sleep. Munhus and has that same issue. He associated alcohol with winding down and going to bed. Yeah, it's so. I've associated with that since I started drinking, and I wish I never did, but I did. But I've always just had so much trouble sleeping. But you know what I noticed when I did quit drinking for the 3 months was that I was sleeping longer, harder, obviously not waking up to go pee because I didn't drink a bunch before I went to bed. So it's better. It's better to not drink. Obviously, we know this at this point. But there's something about the time before I go to bed that I just really enjoy. You know, watching a TV show, having a couple drinks. Well, let's continue. Any other questions? Tequila as your drink of choice is crazy work. I could never. It's not my drink of choice. It's absolutely 100% not my drink of drink. Bleh! It's absolutely 100% not my drink of choice. The reason that I will have a tequila soda when I'm sitting on the couch, I would prefer pretty much any other drink other than like vodka. I would like a whiskey on the rocks, wine, beer, you know, but I drink tequila soda, one, because I don't love the flavor, and I figure if I'm just sipping that, I'll sip it really slow because I don't love it. I don't like it, really. So my whole thing is that I want to drink hard alcohol instead of beer because less calories, you know, less empty calories, less liquid. And I want to drink hard alcohol that I don't like so that I drink it really slow. And that way it lasts longer. And I don't drink as much, essentially. Do you think it's harder to quit smoking or drinking? My brother has often told me smoking is way harder to quit. I mean, I guess that depends on the person and what they're interested in, you know. I think Jack even right now would tell you it's probably harder to quit smoking than drinking because she likes smoking more. I would tell you that for me, it's harder to quit drinking than smoking because I like drinking more. I'm in my early 30s. I've only drank 2 times ever. Didn't like it, but I need distracting noise to sleep. I feel that. I've had my fair share of needing like an ocean breeze or waves crashing as a sleep sound. Sleep sounds are great. They help a lot of people. Don't they make non-alcoholic liquors? I mean, someone asked that about non-alcoholic things as well earlier. Thank you for the follow, Lex Z. My dad actually got me some Bud Light Zeros or Coors Light Zeros or something like that for my birthday, because you know he's very against me drinking, not like in a mean way, but he's like, you gotta stop drinking, or don't be an alcoholic. You don't want to be like I was, quit early, not like me. And they taste fine. They taste great, especially like I had one with him when I was helping him work, doing construction work across the street, and like you get all sweaty and you're working off the calories and you're feeling good. And we took like a little lunch break and he brought me over a cold Bud Zero, and it's great, but I would never want to sit on my couch and drink something that doesn't get me buzzed and tastes like alcohol and has calories because I just don't see a point to that. But he did that when he quit drinking 20 plus years ago. He switched to non-alcoholic beers. That's how he quit, was because he liked the flavor of beer. And I like the flavor of beer for sure. Like it's fine, but it's not something that I seek. I'm not ever really drinking for the flavor. An ice cold Corona on a hot day, hell yeah, that tastes good. But would I drink a non-alcoholic ice cold Corona? No, I'd probably rather have soda, you know? Danny, that sounds better than a wall of black tar. I once had non-alcoholic gin and tonic, and that shit was nasty. It sounds nasty. Even the alcoholic version is not. I mean, those can be actually very refreshing, but sometimes they're not great. I have Mood Swings album on my wall. I love the music. Thank you so much. I also have the Mood Swings album on my wall. The Urban Outfitters press one. My mom got me that and framed it for a present once. Oh yeah, my dad has tried to support me in the way of like not being a super mega alcoholic since I was a child. I'm glad chocolate milk or mint tea. I love hot tea before bed. Not chocolate milk for me, because lactose. I mean, I'm not great with milk. I'm not lactose intolerant anymore. I used to get rashes and like my airways would kind of close up a little bit if I drank milk when I was a kid, but I've outgrown that. Now it just messes with my belly. I just saw that the bottle says recommended to take 30 minutes before bed, but I can't see the dosage properly. The dosage is one gummy for the magnesium. I mean, for the melatonin that's in it, it's 2 milligrams of melatonin. My only thing that I would recommend is also get yourself a magnesium glycinate pill so that you can take more magnesium glycinate, because it's so good for like relaxing your muscles and easing your anxiety as well. And we had a problem with our formula, and in that it's very hard to like break down magnesium and put it into a gummy without it tasting like shit. So there's not a huge amount of magnesium glycinate in the gummy, and I think you could take 100 to 200 milligrams more magnesium glycinate. So dosage wise, you take one gummy 30 minutes before bed, and I would recommend grabbing yourself another magnesium glycinate supplement that you could just take whenever you want. Roni, is this Veronica on YouTube, or is this a different Roni? I've been trying to quit nicotine for years. Some things are so routine, it's just hard to quit shit. I am right there with you, and honestly, kind of similarly to drinking, when I started drinking and experimenting, like I tried cigarettes, I tried chewing tobacco, which made me sick the first time I tried it, but with an addictive personality, like once you try something like that, it's like very hard to not do it. So I smoked cigarettes whenever I was out drinking, and I wasn't like buying packs, I guess. But 15 years ago when I started drinking, like there were cigarettes, not vapes. So like you'd be out at parties, you'd be bumming cigarettes off of people, and I definitely was smoking some cigarettes. I didn't smoke ever like to where you'd be like, oh, that guy's a smoker, you know? But if I drank, then I would have a cigarette. And interestingly, like the chewing tobacco was something that I was doing even though it grossed me out. Like I would buy it and I would have those nights where I'd sit in my room and I'd drink beer and I'd watch TV and I'd have chewing tobacco in my mouth. It's so interesting. And then, you know, vapes come around, and like I've always had kind of an addiction to nicotine as well as the alcohol. And like I would hit the Juul every once in a while when I was out, and then I think that snowballed into like, all right, I'm gonna throw this vape away. I'm not getting another vape. Then you go out drinking, you get another fucking vape from a smoke store or whatever. Now I actually am, you know, relatively addicted to the vapes, and that's another reason like I like streaming, is because I never like vape on stream. Working out, I don't vape. You know, if I go on a bike ride, I'm not bringing a vape with me. So like, I love and a reason not to vape, and because I think it's terrible for you, obviously, but I also hate the idea of someone seeing me do it. It just seems so dweeby, and I don't like that. Drinking twisted tea, sipping on twisted tea. Tom Holland has a beer company. Also, there is no such thing as zero alcohol. Even soda kind of has it, just not enough to be a problem. I have heard that as well. There's like all the non-alcoholic beers still have like trace amounts of alcohol. Even kombucha has alcohol in it. Not really too worried about that. You know, I could drink a kombucha and not be like, oh my god, I had a sip of alcohol. You know what I mean? Angelica Claire, if you're here, thanks for subscribing. Need to replace the habit of drinking for something else. Genetic predisposition to alcoholism is a thing, especially as parents are alcoholic. I am genetically predisposed, my friend, 100%. How do you stay fit while drinking? Do you fast all day, then have fun at night? I don't wake up and drink alcohol. Unless I drank a lot the night before and I'm super hungover and I'm having an anxiety attack because I didn't drink responsibly, then I'm not waking up and drinking. So it's relatively easy for me to, I mean, I'm kind of not super fit right now. I have a bit of a belly compared to what I'm used to. I look back at some videos from like 4 years ago. I was like, damn, I was in shape. Like, I feel like I'm all right now, but I was fucking tight 4 years ago. Bummed out I'm not as tight right now, but that also comes with age. So, and I can't do cardio the way I used to because my knee's all fucked up. But I stay fit, the fit that I am now, by waking up, eating a healthy breakfast. I sometimes have half a piece of toast or a piece of toast with avocado on it. Sometimes I just have eggs and kimchi. Then I have like just protein and veggies for lunch usually. Dinner is also usually protein, veggies, a little bit of rice, unless I'm going crazy getting some fast food or something like that. And that has been one of my issues recently, is eating too much fast food, not cooking enough at home, or even if I wasn't to cook at home, like just ordering fast food instead of ordering something healthy. That's been a problem for me and Jack, is that we've allowed ourselves to splurge way too often. Like it's okay to splurge. It's okay to go a little bit like off the beaten path and off your routine every once in a while. But we started doing it very, very frequently, to where it was like, I don't feel like cooking. I feel like shit because I'm hungover. Let's order fast food. I need a sweet treat, you know? Yeah. Have you tried switching to low alcohol beers? They are delicious and you still get the buzz, and the body will learn restraint itself to get a buzz from less alcohol over time. I'm not a huge fan of low alcohol drinks, but I could. Zin is all the rage right now. I would like to quit the vapes altogether and switch to Zin, but I found one I like more, and it's called Lucy Breakers. I know Todd posts about that in his stories all the time. I'm not saying this because he's got like some deal with them or anything like that. I tried the Lucy Breakers instead of Zin, and now I hate Zin compared to Lucy. They're so much better. Oh shit. I work at a major corporation that owns thousands of gas stations, and they're reducing the vape and cigarette plants to introduce more Zyn-type products. Well, the government has fucking banned a bunch of vapes and flavored stuff, so they're making it harder for people to sell it. So it makes sense that they'd move into the Zyn market instead. Yeah, Roni is short for Veronica, but I'm just a longtime viewer. So you're not the Roni that I'm thinking of that lives in New York and just got her law just passed the bar exam, I believe. Right? You're not that Roni? You're a different Roni? I don't know. I don't know any. Hey Scott, I'm trying to find a TV show to watch. What are your favorite shows? I just watched Mobland. There's 9 episodes out. The last episode of the season comes out this Sunday. If you haven't seen it yet, I highly recommend. It's got some gore. It's about gangsters. Okay, it's gangsters in the UK. Pierce Brosnan is one of the stars. Tom Hardy's another star. Absolutely phenomenal show. Loved it. Not sure what you're into, but that's what I watched most recently. That's what I'm digging right now. Therapy with Scott. You're an open book. I guess I am. This is kind of one of my just chatting therapy sessions. I love when there's a few more people for me to respond to, so that I can like I would come on and do just chatting streams like this where I can just like answer questions and like give advice if anyone wants advice from me. But like I love that when there's more people here talking. Because honestly, I can't even keep up with how many. I'm like scrolling up to get the messages. Vapes, cigs, drugs, alcohol, they're for dorks. Hell yeah. All of it. What up, Island? Sorry I didn't respond to you earlier. Like I said, I'm kind of lagging behind on the messages. It's hard for me to respond to everything quick enough. Scott, you were such a great brother. I really enjoy seeing how amazing you are with Doran. If he is willing to be online, I would love to see you doing something he is interested in doing together. I would love that as well. And I mentioned to him recently, I mean, last time I saw him, every time I see him, I'm like, we should start up another podcast and like get you on there. And you could, it's so easy because we live right next door now. It would be so easy for us to do stuff. But yeah, he likes to volunteer at the library. He's obviously big into literature. He's a good writer, and he loves reading, learning, and stuff like that. I don't know exactly what it is that he likes to do outside of learning new things. He walks to the grocery store, likes to go on his walks, nature walks, likes to clean up stuff. He does like volunteering a lot. It's interesting. Not interesting, but like he likes doing stuff that like I would be like, that sounds kind of boring to me. Bro, you used to look suicidal back in the days. IDK, if you were joking. I was mostly joking. Yeah, just jokes. What were you doing when you injured that knee? I was just living. My knee was injured over the course of life. That's what's wrong with it. It's not like I smacked it and it broke. It's just kind of fucked up. Like in wrestling, I used to shoot on my right knee. So you know how you go in and you grab someone's leg like this? Like usually what you do is you shoot on this. I can't even do it, but like, oh my god, I can't shoot at all. But usually you kind of like dart in and you hit your knee on the ground as you like then grab the other person's leg. So my senior year of wrestling, I did break that kneecap. It shattered into like a spider web type crack, and I had to get surgery after my senior year. I was in recovery for like a year after that, and then I started using my leg pretty normally again after doing a little bit of like, you know, working my way back up to getting leg strength around my knee. Then my knee was fine for a while. Over the last 5 years living in that house, my last house, I was going on a lot of runs around the neighborhood. That's when I was getting in the best shape of my life. 4 years ago, I did a lot of running. Turns out my legs are bowed. Running's not great. I wore away all of the cartilage in my knee. So it's not like a one thing happened and it's fucked up from the one thing, but it just like wore down over time. And so the cartilage is gone. That's what happened to the knee. Does Jack want to try to stop drinking too? It's easier with a partner. She does. I mean, we are somewhat codependent. We definitely enable each other to like give in to our bad habits. And we try not to be, you know, but it's definitely something that, you know, if I am trying not to drink and she's like, oh, I really want a White Claw, I'd be like, oh, well, let's have a White Claw. Or if like she's, you know, just living life or whatever, doing whatever, and I'm like, you want to have a couple drinks tonight? Like, most of the time she'd be down, like, and vice versa, you know. So we do want to try and stop enabling each other or encouraging each other to drink, and also to just kind of, we both want to get healthier, essentially. I'm drinking a lot less as of this last like week and a half. Like, I've been drinking a lot less than I was the months leading up to this week, which is, for one, that's the first step in the right direction for me. I'm feeling pretty good about like how much less I'm drinking. I shattered my legs in a car wreck and, no joke, gained 40 pounds just from being in a wheelchair bound for a year. Oh my God, that sounds terrible. I'm so sorry. That's a lot worse than what happened to me. Roni, I'm currently on my health journey, and this shit is harder the older you get. I feel that. I understand that. I am feeling the same way. Sarah Jeffers, are you reading any YouTube comments? I think I'm reading mostly YouTube comments because I'm getting mostly YouTube comments. So yes, I am reading YouTube comments. Not you exposing Roni. I'm not exposing Roni. I think I'm talking to a different Roni. Why am I just seeing you have a YouTube? I've been watching your streams. Death About a Binge tonight. Oh, hell yeah. Have you watched Landman with Billy Bob Thornton? That's a good show. Hi from Peru, by the way. What's up, Taita Pacha? Yes, I have watched Landman, and I love that show as well. It was fantastic. Pen 15 Club. Let's go, vigilante children. This is a nice convo. I'm taking notes from class material for my midterm, so I'm not chatting as much, but I'm listening. Well, I thank you for being here, Anjana. I think you're the only person from Twitch that is talking. Oh, nope. Right under that, we got Big Boy 420. What's your personal favorite tattoo, and is there any specific story why you chose it? I love my hand tattoos, but my favorite tattoo, and I've said this several times before, but I'll say it again. My favorite tattoo is, don't mind the belly, it's the Cheshire Cat right here. It's just always been so zany to me. It's so crazy that I have it, that I'm like, you know what? That's the best one I got. That's my favorite. Why do you do the cold plunges? Because they wake me up in the morning. They make me feel alive. The cold plunges in the morning, like, I cannot recommend a cold plunge, you know, like an ice bath. That's one thing, but even just like a cold shower in the morning, like you will zap yourself into like go mode, you know? If you can get through one hard thing early in the morning, then the rest of the day is a cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? So just hop in some cold water. I like the little bath. The annoying part is having to refill my ice cubes and like freeze them and then take them out and dump it in there. It takes a little bit of time. Like, I wish I just had one that just was cold and I didn't have to do anything. I could flip a switch and it would turn on and freeze the water, essentially, or put it to a certain temperature. But I am not there right now. We're going caveman mode, and we're putting ice cubes in the water instead of having a big machine tub. Jasper Collins, thanks for the follow. Hey Scott, do you count your calories or just try to eat as healthy as you can? I do not count my calories. I don't think I will ever count my calories. I will try to eat things that are low calories, but I don't think I'll ever count them. I'm pretty aware. I feel like you got to be kind of, and this is no shade, no offense to anybody, but you got to be kind of dumb to not know what's not healthy, you know? Like, obviously a Western bacon cheeseburger from Carl's Jr. is a lot less healthy than a piece of chicken you cooked yourself, right? You know, something full of sauce and onion rings and bacon and beef and bread from a fast food restaurant. Not as healthy as a salad that you made yourself. You know what I'm saying? No, there's no problem with counting calories. It's just something that I wouldn't do. I don't find it necessary. Video idea: record yourself randomly FaceTiming the old friend group to see who answers. I did that once for a TikTok, or was it just one person? I can't remember. FaceTime and see who answers. Okay. That's going to be tough. I bet no one would answer because I don't really answer anyone's FaceTimes. Hey, hi. Wait a minute. Did we get rated? Oh, shit. Deadly Killer B rated with the party of one. Thank you so much, Deadly Killer B. Since I'm on my multi-stream chat, I don't see when I get rated unless there's like a raid train. But I didn't get the big notification today. I'm sorry I didn't notice sooner, but thank you so much for the raid. We were just being patient because you're going through chats. I appreciate that. I'm sorry for saying that there's not a whole lot of Twitch people chatting. There is Twitch people chatting as well. KT, got to go to bed. It's later on the East Coast. Hope you can actually get some sleep tonight. Thank you so much. Have a nice sleep. Have a great sleep. Thanks for hanging out. Terminator, chat is Wallin. What does Wallin mean? On the mob shows, have you watched The Penguin? It has nothing to do with the superhero BS, more crime, drama, grimy, very good acting for... Oh, you just reminded me. I've been wanting to watch The Penguin. I'm going to watch The Penguin probably tonight. Oh, I don't need to write that on my idea list. I'll write it on my to-do list. Watch The Penguin. Ooh, I get to check some stuff off my to-do list. Stream, X that out. Figure out multi-stream, X that out. Workout, X that out. We already X'd out ice bath, peptides, film edit and post. Water lawn, pay invoice. Ooh, and cook dinner. I've got 4 things on here I didn't do today though, guys. I didn't cancel my second internet on Spectrum. Yo! Noblin, thanks for the follow. I didn't get 50 plus Snapchats up, which means I'm not going to make any money on Snapchat today. That's a real bummer. It's a real bummer. I do like making money on Snapchat by posting stuff, but it's really hard to get views on there. I used to be able to get views pretty easily. Now I don't know what to... Since I'm doing the vlogs, I'm like, what do I... Vertical, horizontal... How do I record? What am I recording for? YouTube or Snapchat? Taita Pacha, thank you so much. Have a good night. Maybe I should do this so I don't fall asleep during my classes. Oh, no. Do what? Not you calling the people dumb. Are you saying my onion rings are not healthy? Yes. When we age, all our check engine lights come on. Maybe try reading a book before bed. That is smart, Robin. Look, I eat my Takis knowing damn well that shit is bad for me, but Red 40 is a new 30 as in the age we diet, and it's delicious. I love Takis as well. I have not had them much recently, but I used to eat the shit out of Takis. Have you thought about filming the grocery hauls and talking a bit more about diet and fitness in general? I'd watch that. I mean, I can, definitely. I'll definitely do a couple more, like, I was going to do some meal prepping, but my meal prep is so simple and so boring. Like, I don't meal prep, like, nice-looking, fun-to-eat meals. I just cook a shit ton of turkey and put it in a Tupperware, and I just pull out the turkey, heat up some vegetables, eat the turkey and vegetables for lunch every like day. So it's like, it's not like fun, my meal prepping, you know what I mean? Yo, Brianna 1030, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, Lane Courtright. I'm an alcoholic and I have been sober for 2 years. I've been to rehab. I think the best thing for me in getting sober was talking about it and meeting like-minded people in AA. Well, congratulations on your 2 years sober. That's awesome. And that seems like it would probably be the best thing for me as well. It would be to be around like-minded people or people who are... Because for me, like, I do want to, like, quit drinking. But I think what's holding me back the most in my life right now is not being around people that are like-minded in other ways. You know, I need to be around people who, they want to be productive, and they want to make videos, and they want to be, you know, on the internet and stuff like that, doing this shit. And, you know, Jack wants to do it, but she's not doing it that much. But we need to, like, be able to kind of collaborate and bounce off of each other's energy. Like, I want her to see that I'm streaming and filming and stuff, and I want her to want to do it too, and I want to see her doing it, because then it'll make me motivated and want to do it as well. Just seeing people, you know, working and being productive and stuff like that. And that was one of the things that we felt like it was an issue at our old house too, is because also our other roommates weren't like doing social media stuff and being social media people. And it's been an issue for years now, because a lot of my friends kind of toned down how much social media stuff they do. And then Zane and Heath kind of got right back into it. Like, they always had their podcast, but now they're doing a lot of stuff with Remy and Alicia, and it's very impressive to see how much they've gone, like, you know, content wise. Obviously Todd posts a lot as well. Oh, I'd like a YouTube video. I'd like a video on your channel where you go through your to-do list. Where I go through it? I mean, that is the video, essentially. I just don't show me taking my peptides on screen, because I don't know how YouTube feels about needles. I gotta inject it. I actually have seen that Carly's been doing some vlogs. That's great. Jack's been talking to Carly and Contra a lot. Apparently because Carly posted about love after lockup, which is like inmates who get out of prison, and then it's like the romance train wrecks that they're all going through. They've been bonding over that show recently. LeMayo, Spectrum stealing money from me for not canceling an account for 6 months. You got to do that ASAP. I really do need to do it ASAP. I had it on my to-do list for like a week straight, because I spent $450 on Google Mesh 6E Pro Wi-Fi Nest pods or whatever, and my internet stopped sucking as bad as it sucked before, but it still kind of sucks, but it's way better than it was before. And I had 2 internet set up. The second one that they had me set up on was, okay, one is 1 gig, and I asked for like the highest speed. For some reason, they got me the second internet. They installed the second internet, and it was 600 megabytes. It wasn't even a gig. I was like, I asked for like faster, and you said 1 gig was the best, and you gave me slower. You fucking ass wipes. Annie Apple, if you're coming from the live subscribing, thank you so much for the subscription to the YouTube channel. Appreciate it. Cooking and yapping is one of the best things to watch, TBH. Well, I will yap and meal prep my turkey tomorrow. AA and NA was really hard for me to get into, but the community is very helpful. I appreciate that. I'll look into it. I'm not sure if I'm super open to it yet, but I like that. You're the only influencer I know that actually has a very large female audience. LOL, that's such a flex. That is kind of interesting. I don't know if I'm the only, you know, there's a lot of people with, like Vinny Hacker, like he's got to have a very large female audience. But then also probably a lot of guys who think he's cool, right? Ow. Typically, guys, I feel like are, well, it depends on who you are. It depends on what you do online, right? Gamer guys that like just game probably skew more male than female. Whereas like Noah Beck, like lifestyle fitness, you know, like it depends on what kind of fitness content you're posting. If you're a Sam Sulik doing bodybuilding workouts, like guys look up to you because they want to get big muscles, you're going to have a male skewed audience. If you're a good looking guy doing TikTok dances, etc., you're going to have a female skewed audience because people are following you because you're cutie pie, right? It just depends. Oh my god, speaking of Zane and Heath, I was so happy when I saw Heath and Mariah finally tie the knot. Me too. Hi Sammy, what's up? Where you been? But I think the concept, like that being the concept of the video, even the boring things, IDK, maybe not. Okay. I will write going through my to-do list. Going through my to-do list. I'll have a day where I make like a really cool to-do list. And it'll be like it'll be a whole fucking thing. When you said Jack was watching Love After Lockup, I immediately thought of Carly because I've been following her blogs and she's obsessed right now too. I mean, yeah, Jack is definitely obsessed too. They're 2 peas in a pod, them girls. 2 peas in a pod they are. What other forms of content were you thinking of doing? Starting the podcast would be a great start. You have a lot of charisma. I'm sure you could easily reach the top tier. I don't know about that. I've always struggled with the podcast format. I would love to have one where it's like it's either me and like Doran and Kevin and Lucas like rotating kind of like co-hosts. Like it would always be me, but every once in a while like Doran and Kevin or Lucas would be on, or it would be like me and Jack doing like a podcast, or it would be me and Jack and Kevin, or you know, like just rotating through like either my brothers or Jack as the co-hosts. I think it would be fun. Don't even get me started on Spectrum punching the air right now. Spectrum can be pretty freaking whack, but it's all I got. It's all I got around here. Dream Team is majority female audience, which is why they made the gaming community less toxic for a while, because they were held to a higher standard. That's yeah. There's something. I mean, I can't go over all the like psychology behind it or whatever. I know that I have definitely, because of the subject matter of my content, the things that I talk about being very like mental health related, etc., being like open, being sensitive, being sad and stuff like that. I don't give off a lot of like testosterone energy, like high testosterone. Like I'm not like Nelk Boys, like on camera hotboxing in the garage or like crashing cars, or like obviously I'm an alcoholic, but I'm not like drinking. Steve will do it like chugging bottles, and they have this high testosterone sort of content that attracts like boys and people who like to watch like high action, high entertainment, sort of like that sort of shit. Whereas I feel like I probably cater more to a female audience because I'm just kind of yapping, talking about life in a more like chill way, I guess. And I think similarly to like Dream Team and those guys, they have a not super masculine persona. So there's not going to be as many guys watching. They're going to have like girls and guys as well. But like, I don't know how to like completely characterize it or categorize it or explain it, but hopefully you kind of get what I'm saying. Like, I don't have like a super frat boy, testosterone filled whatever, and that's how your audience is skewed. It's depending on like who you appeal to, obviously. What's up, Jakey Leem? How you doing? But you have so many connections. You could have so many people and you're famous just because of your popularity. Whoa. Uncle Boat Shoes just subscribed with Prime. Everyone call him an idiot. You're an idiot, dude. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for this sub, my dude. I think keep the podcast on this channel and you do one long form thing once a month with them. I like that, Chantel. I think I would do the podcast on this channel, and I would just be like once. It's not here. We're not doing it yet. So like we can just brainstorm now. This is kind of like a brainstorm sesh. It would be either once a week or once a month. Like, I do like the idea of doing a podcast. I think I'm ramping things up already, trying to throw in doing more things daily. You know, streaming being one of them, posting and like filming, editing, posting YouTube videos, another one. Making a podcast would be another one that I would love to do, but I'm not gonna light the fire just yet on a podcast. I'm gonna hold off for a little bit. Why did NGMI end? NGMI was unprofitable. I spent a lot of money on it. It was inconvenient. My little brother had to drive up from Orange County, which took him an hour and a half to 2 hours to drive up. Then it took him time to drive back home. He got busy, had a lot of schoolwork to do. He's going to school to be a dentist. So it wouldn't really work out. Like, he is super, super locked in on studying, focusing. He's actually moving to the college campus grounds. You know, he's got like an apartment in that area that he's going to college now because he got accepted to a master's program. And that's like kind of a bummer as far as like content wise for me, that he's going to be out of town. He's going to be kind of like a couple hours away, really locked into his studies because he's going to school to be a dentist. So, but it ended because I think I was kind of in a bad place during it, you know, like I would always like have to go do the podcast and I'd be like, fuck, I got to go do the podcast today. And that sucked. I spent like an idiot. I bought or rented an apartment so that it would feel like I was going to do a job whenever I did the podcast instead of just setting up the podcast in my house. And I had to pay Jack to do the producing and the editing and stuff like that. And it just ended up being very expensive. And then also Kevin got busy. And that's it. That's why NGMI ended. This raw live is just as great as any structured video. Thanks for sharing. Hey, thank you, TJ. I appreciate that. What does the yeah even mean? Now you know. Now you know. I want to be productive too. YouTube keeps showing me ads about procrastination. Damn it. It isn't like you're one step away from AA rehab. What does that mean, Tiny Silver South? You grew up and we did that with you. What? You do not have a bro-y frat boy energy, and this is a high compliment. Thank you, Anjana. I appreciate that. I know I keep getting behind on the comments. I'm sorry about that. That all sounds like great ideas. TBH, I know personally I always enjoyed your perspective on things from past pods you've had. Feel like you're well-rounded enough to draw on a lot of different views. Well, I hope so. In the future, we'll see what happens. You grew up, and we did that with you. Thank you for growing up with me, Tiny Silver Sass. You either grow up with me or you die. It's pretty much, that's how life works. If you die, you stop growing up. Slay. Now, who are these frat boy streamers? I don't know. I honestly don't know any frat boy streamers. When you said yeah and went silent, I thought you were trying to say we were toxic, which sometimes ... Good night, chat. I wanted to pop in and say hi before bed. Good night, Jakey Leem. Why did NGMI end? I just answered that, right? So we're good. Some Jay Morgan type. What is Jay Morgan? I don't know what that is. Once you plant that tree, you will have content for years. I'm catching up, guys. I'm catching up to the end. I'm almost at the end now. That's crazy. Mother Avocados, Anjana. What's crazy? If you make a new podcast, I think it should go on the main channel since it's a bigger project. I don't know. This feels like a pretty big project to me. What I'm doing right here, right now, big. That's crazy. I forgot. Ryan Rose, morning. I'm late. You are late. And I just got to the bottom of the comments. This brainstorm therapy sesh, I think, is coming to an end. I got to get off and say hello to Jack, see what's up, see what she's doing for food tonight. And I will be back, and I will be live streaming on YouTube. Hopefully everyone who's on YouTube and on Twitch, like hopefully everybody's kind of enjoyed just a little Q&A. Maybe I'll do like once a week I'll go on YouTube. But I want to figure out more fun stuff that I can do on YouTube live. And then there will be the VODs on the channel. And then if I do something that's kind of like YouTube skit-y, or not skitty, but like a YouTube video-y, then I'll cut out the YouTube video part, chop it up into a YouTube video. You should start filming a lot more. You do, even just going to the supermarket and stuff. It doesn't have to be funny skits or jokes. I agree. And that is kind of what I've been doing, is just kind of filming stuff that I do. Like I filmed me getting my groceries the other day. So I appreciate that. Good luck with sobriety tonight. Thank you, Eric Orlando. And with that, I'm off to the liquor store to pick up copious amounts of alcohol. Ha ha! I'm kidding. I'm joking. Good luck with sobriety tonight. I'm the missing link. I think this channel you focus on. Otherwise, you'll be too focused on if it gets views or not. I think this channel is refreshing. I agree. But do you mean doing the... I should do the pod... If I do the podcast, I should do it on here, right? Shit! David X on live. Subscribe with Prime right as I'm about to log off. You dirty bastard. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for the subscription. You're a legend, mate. An absolute legend. Yeah, I mean the process of going to the supermarket and stuff. I agree. I could do some of that. My thought process behind picking out certain products, but only when no one's there to watch me, right? Damn, we got 7 subs tonight. Let's go. Thanks, guys. Thank you all for popping in. YouTube just chatting, please. I will YouTube just chatting probably at least once a week. Do like a Q&A. Whoa! Yo, Terminator, subscribed at tier 1 too. Mother trucker. Every time I try to say goodnight, someone's like, I'm going to hit you with a follow or subscribe. Shit. And Johnny, you're so close. We had 170 subscribers. Now we have 115 because they expire. They expire. So we need these people. We need these people in here subscribing with tier 1s and primes and stuff like that. We need people to turn on their auto renew. I got a hype train. Oh my god. Level 1. Seen you playing with JC and them a couple days ago. I didn't even know you're streaming on Twitch. You're killing it. Hey, thank you, Brianna. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Oh my god, I have 38 viewers on Twitch right now and 64 viewers on YouTube right now. We really are killing it. God damn. We're absolutely killing it. And on that note, we should end the stream while we're killing it, right? Until the stream kills us. We should end the stream while we're killing the stream before the stream kills us. I can't say it without stuttering. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute loser. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for popping in. Twitch, YouTube, Scooter.